And the woman you see here being harassed and eventually thrown off the bus.
Oh my. Another episode in the District of Columbia, Washington, D.C. The Dem mayor there seems to think violence is okay. So I guess this is kind of the norm there. I feel sorry for this woman that was tossed off the bus. But hey, if you live in the city, this is what you get when you vote for these people. So let's check this video out and we'll come back afterwards.
She got on this bus with her two small kids, ages 2 and 7. And the woman you see here being harassed and eventually thrown off the bus, she gave up her seat so the kids could sit down. Moments later, a large group of juveniles on the bus, her words, started getting rowdy and cursing. And the woman who's being targeted here, she asked the kids, calmly says our source, asked them to stop cursing, and that's when things escalated. People on the bus here started cursing at her, throwing things at her, verbally assaulting her, and then it escalated into this full-blown assault. When the bus stopped and the door opens, at least 3 people physically grab that woman, struggle with her, and then throw her off the bus and onto the ground. The woman taking this video in tears, describing how frightened she and her kids were.
Okay, so apparently, from what I gather, this woman let these women and her children on the bus, took up her seat, gave it to them, and she was at the back of the bus, went to the back of the bus, and apparently this group of kids, young men, were using foul language. They were being, abrasive. You know how kids can be together when they're all together. Generally, when someone's by themselves, you don't see them making a ruckus or getting loud unless there's an issue with them. But they were doing what young boys do without supervision. And this woman told them to be quiet. And they didn't like it, so they started throwing water bottles at her, cursing her. And then they told her to get off the bus. She didn't do it. So they said, hey, we're going to drag you off this bus. They dragged her through the bus, and she was fighting them along the way, and apparently they threw her out of the bus. And the bus driver didn't do nothing. What is he going to do? I mean, really, you think about it. It's not his job. He's not a security guard. Sure, he can tell the guys to get off the bus, but hey, you don't know what these kids are going to do. With their adrenaline flowing like that and the hormones, they'd be beating him up next. So, the guy probably shut the door and went on his merry way with the kids on the bus. They go round and round, right? So, what happened is, I guess this lady didn't suffer any injuries, and she said she was mentally, I guess she would be mentally, distraught over the whole situation. And now they got the mayor of D.C. looking investigating into this. And she said she told the bus driver to stop. He didn't do that. And eventually the bus driver had to stop because they were dragging her off it. So I'm glad they, he opened the door for her to throw him out. I mean, I laugh, but it's funny because the bus driver opened the door to let him throw it out. He didn't say nothing to the kids. So, I'd fire that guy. I mean, what are you going to do really though? Reprimand him. I don't know if you could fire him. He's going to say, hey, listen, man, I'm not getting involved in that. I just drive a bus. So, if you guys found value in this video, I appreciate you. Subscribe and hit that bell. Tell your friends, your neighborhood, and the whole neighborhood. Yeah, just tell everybody. Just get on the roof, start screaming. I appreciate it. And, comment. Please, what do you think about this situation? You guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.
I'm on the run. I've got no alibi for what I've done. Took what you treasure, and I'm never gonna give it up.